My name is Zayden from Tribe 3 Productions. I'm here at Anime Central 2023. Who do I have a pleasure to speak with?
I am StarFall Cosplay of Anime Milwaukee.
That's amazing. Well, first of all, thank you for your time for letting us interview you. I was curious, what kind of anime did you fall in love with when you were growing up?
Ooh. The first anime that I truly felt a connection with was Code Geass and the character C2 from it.
Oh, wow. Actually, that's one. That funny thing is, one of those, there's a big heart for the 90s, nostalgic. Exactly. So for me, I always felt the same thing, especially with whether it be Code Geass, Samurai Champloo, or the big hitters. That was my anime that I fell in love with. But I was curious for any beginners out there or intermediates or experts, do you have any tips for each category for cosplay?
Ooh, beginners is learning how to finish seams and pressing your costumes. Intermediates would most likely be learning how to perfect the fit of a garment. And then masters, it's just adding new techniques on top of what you're already learning.
Oh, okay. I like those simple techniques, especially when you're starting out in cosplay. You never know. So for me, I always like to ask just anyone in general if they've ever been into X amount of years of cosplay. That is my basic questions for those three categories, because you never know. There might be some folks out there, they're super nervous to be like, okay, where do I start? And it's always a wondrous time to know your knowledge.
Right? I've met master level craftsmen who have never been on a stage before, and they get so nervous, and it's like, it's all right, we'll ease you into it.
Now, pertaining to cosplay, what are your holy grail builds, if any, in the near future?
I have been working on the Sunset Dragon Spyro design, and what makes this one very special to me is that I'm using all metal scales just to make everything look like real dragon aesthetics.
Wow. And how long would you per se say that roughly takes you out of like a work week or anything?
I've been working on this since 2018, and I'm still not.
Oh, whoa, well, I mean, at least I know for the final product, it will turn out, beautiful, if you will.
I really hope so. We're hoping to hit crown with it.
Well, now that we're talking about crown, there's a specific different types of competitions. Which one would you like to compete?
I really want to get into C2E2's Crown Championship someday.
Now, I have to ask you about C2E2. Why that specific one?
It's one of those where you know that if you hit that contest, you really have hit the mastery of your craft, and just knowing I can hit that level of competition would make me feel really good.
That's amazing. And then last question, I was curious for Amki, I would like to shed some light on it. So when does it happen? And also, what is your status? Are you a volunteer? Are you a chair? Which one would you like to convey to our audience?
So Anime Milwaukee is obviously in Milwaukee. We're Wisconsin's largest anime convention. We just moved into March. I believe our new dates are the 8th through the 10th. I started in panels, and now I'm both a board member of Anime Milwaukee as well as the cosplay events coordinator.
Wow, I like that. And how I can see the hard work truly shines, because I mean, when you're being made a certain status of that stature, it speaks truth on especially the volunteers and everyone that is involved in it.
It's been great.
Well, lastly, my name is Zayden from Tribe 3 Productions. I would like for you to say a farewell to our audience, and what would you like to say, closing out statements?
If it makes you happy, just keep doing it.
There you go. You guys, thank you so much. My name is Zayden, StarFall, and thank you, appreciate it for watching us at ACen 2023. Cheers.